here in Greensboro, I stood on the stage and shared a scripture with you all during my campaign speech. 1 John 1:5. This is a message we have heard from him and declared to you. God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. I am still a huge Star Wars fan, and I still believe that God is our force and our light. I love the quote from The Last Jedi. We will not win by fighting what we hate, but saving what we love. This is how God chose to use his greatest force, the force of pure love in the form of Jesus Christ to save us. Jesus, who has never and will never hate anyone, he is my force. We need to follow his example and what he did here on earth. In a world full of hate, we should shine our light by being kind to one another and serving others. Be who you needed when you were going through hard times. Just imagine what this world would be like if we all shined our light. May the force of God be with you.
When I say communication, what do you think of? Do you think of face-to-face conversation? Maybe you thought of what photo caption you'll use for the tag BetaCon19. Or maybe you thought of social media platforms like Snapchat or Instagram. But what you need to realize, Betas, is that communication goes well beyond words. Your action and your attitude can send powerful messages as well. I'd like to tell you a story about a particular women's basketball game at North Carolina State University, home of the Wolfpack. It just so happened that there was a little boy in the bleachers that day named Grayson Catching. Now, Grayson was adopted at birth, was born prematurely, is considered medically fragile, and is non-verbal. He was acting kind of fussy until he met Mrs. Wolf, one of the mascots, and started signing for the first time. From that point forward, although they could not communicate, a beautiful friendship blossomed. Grayson then began to make friends wherever he went. Grayson and Mrs. Wolf relationship shows us a powerful message about love. It is kind, patient, silently there, and cannot be constrained to mere words. My dad has always stressed to me the importance of not just speaking, but putting action behind my words. As Betas, we strive to fuel the future as tomorrow's next great leaders, and the ability to communicate effectively and encourage and stimulate your peers is one of the main pillars of what makes a great leader. You know how the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. So as we journey further into this year, I urge you, Betas, to speak from your heart and communicate the Beta motto. If not through your words, but through your actions, as we learn to live by our club's motto. I'm sorry. Mic check. Let us lead by serving others. Thank you. I'd now like to welcome to the stage for his keynote address, your president, Cate.
Is it okay to be tall or short, skinny or fluffy, smart or one that struggles? To answer those questions, yes, it is perfectly fine. Society has the perfect image portrayed for everyone to be. To me, that is a joke. Why should one feel the need to be the most athletic, the best dancer, have the best figure, have all the name brands, to be the smartest and coolest just to fit in, when that is not who you are? I have always heard that you need to be comfortable in your own skin. It starts with you. You have to love yourself first before you can be a friend, the student you need to be, the child you need to be, and the Beta you need to be. Therefore, if it means that you need to be different, and then stand up for what you believe in, not what society wants to be. It is not always going to be easy, and you will not please everyone. You will probably be picked on and looked at, but if you realize that it starts with you and accepting who you are and the talents you have to offer, then you will be a success in society and the challenges that face you. In conclusion, I want you to stand up for being different. Different is the new norm. In addition, remember, I am beautifully and wonderfully made, and so are you. Thank you. Now welcome to the stage our secretary, Cate Devane.
Jair, the symbol of your office is the helping hand of leadership. Leadership takes strength, endurance, and tact. Your duties will require you to be knowledgeable about the various levels of beta. Will you be a beta ambassador of good? The promptness and enthusiasm with which you carry out your task will be in part determine the success of the North Carolina Beta Club for the next coming year. Will you accept these responsibilities?
I will.
I am pleased to present you this official state officer pin and invite you to run at the National Convention in June. Congratulations.
Will the new state sponsor, Gina Hester, please come forward. Gina, the symbol of your office is the hand of guidance. You will be working with the officers and sponsors from all over the state. Your office will require you to be knowledgeable of all aspects of the Beta organization. You will need strength, endurance, and an abundance of enthusiasm. The sincerity, enthusiasm, and promptness with which you carry out the duties of your office will in part determine the destination and success of the state organization. Will you accept these duties of your office? It is my honor, Gina, to present you with your state-sponsored pin. Congratulations.
The Beta Club is adjourned.